Dysmenorrhea is caused from an overproduction of prostaglandins in the body. And so we're going to use essential oils to help with this. And there's actually 3 different categories of essential oils that you can use to help with cramping. The first is going to be antispasmodic. So antispasmodic essential oils are oils that cause spasms to stop. So antispasmodic. The next type is going to be hormonal oils, and then the third type of essential oils is going to be analgesic, and these are oils that are known to reduce pain. So those are the 3 main oils that you want to use to help reduce cramping. I'm going to first cover how to use the oils, and then I'll just give you a list of the oils to use. So when you're using oils to reduce cramps and dysmenorrhea, what you want to do is you actually want to use a 5 to 20% dilution on the lower abdomen. So what that means is you need to dilute the oil with a base oil such as olive oil, grapeseed oil. You can use lotion, any type of oil. I like to use jojoba personally. Any type of oil that works for you, that you have on hand. And so you need to dilute it. You do not want to add these oils straight to the skin because they can burn. They're very, very strong, especially the analgesic herbs. They are strong ones, very effective and strong. Let me see if I can get this set up a little better so you both can see me. Okay, so on to dilution. So here's my dilution chart. I don't know if you can see the bottom of this. You can do a little screenshot, but this is the chart that I use when I'm doing my, it's probably backwards for you guys, but this is what I use when I'm doing my dilutions. So for instance, 1% dilution, that's what we like to use for babies and children in pregnancy, right? So 1% dilution would be 1 ounce of oil with 5 or 6 drops of carrier. So when we're talking about cramps and using these herbs, using essential oils, you actually want to use them a little bit stronger when you're trying to decrease cramps and use them for pain. So you're going to have a 5% to 20% dilution. That is very strong. It's not something you would use every day for a month. So for instance, if you're using 1 ounce carrier oil, you're going to actually use 100 drops if you're trying to do 20% dilution. 100 drops. So if you're at a 5% dilution, that's going to be about what is it, 25 drops in 1 ounce. So for the lower end, you would do 25 drops of these essential oils, total amount of all the essential oils in 1 ounce carrier. If you need to go stronger, then you're going to go up to 20%, which is going to be, that's actually going to be 100 drops. Sorry, I did that wrong. So 100 drops to 1 ounce is 20%. Okay, so that's how you're going to use these, and you're going to shake up the oil. So here's some examples of the oils. So you would take this oil and you're going to get a little bottle, so 1 ounce bottle, you put your drops in there. So if you're doing 5% dilution, that's 20 drops, and then you do 1 ounce of oil, and then you shake that up. And so what you'll do is you'll then take that, put it in your hand, and you're going to rub it on your lower abdomen, put a heat pack on, do a castor oil pack. All of those are very helpful, especially adding heat to it is a great way to aid with that. And then that's it. You can also do a compress, but I find that you don't need to go through those extra steps. But if that feels good to you, you would just take some hot water, put a cloth in it, put the essential oil diluted on there, and then you'd put that on your lower abdomen. So whatever sounds good to you. Another idea too is to put this into a bath. The same blend that you just did. So that's how you're going to use them. You do not need to use them internally for this purpose. So on to the oils. So the first group of oils that I spoke about is going to be antispasmodic oils. So these are the ones that are going to stop the spasm and the spasming of the cramping. So Roman chamomile. This is such a great one to have on hand. It's very, very safe for many different parts of life. Roman chamomile is antispasmodic, as is peppermint, rosemary, clary sage, and lavender. Who would have thought peppermint, right? Peppermint, these are all very affordable oils. The next group is going to be the hormonal oils. So this is always nice to add into a blend if your cramping is also in conjunction with hormonal imbalance. Through the studies that I found on these specific oils that I'm sharing with you, through these blends, it was found that once you added at least 1 hormonal oil, the effects were even greater. So examples of hormonal balancing oils are going to be clary sage, sage, rose, geranium, and fennel. So any of those, you would pick one of those to go into that blend. And then the last group of oils is going to be analgesic oils. These are the oils that work as painkillers. This would also work for ovulation cramping, yes, if it's something that you experience frequently, any type of cramping of the uterus. So analgesic, so lavender, Lavender is in all of these categories if you haven't noticed. It's in every category whenever you talk about essential oils. Lemongrass, peppermint, sweet marjoram, such a great oil, and ginger. So those are more of the oils that help with pain and pain relief. I want to add another one to that list, which is going to be pepper. Black pepper is a fantastic analgesic. So those are the main oils. So an example blend that you could make could easily be chamomile, peppermint, lavender. And then we want to add a hormonal oil in there, so clary sage or fennel would be great. And then maybe some ginger or some sweet marjoram for the analgesic effect. So it doesn't really matter what oil you use, it's kind of like what you have on hand out of that list that I gave you, and you just put a blend together, making sure that the total amount of drops is going to be between the 5 to 20% dilution, and then that's what you would use. So those are the main oils. I know a lot of people ask about what oil companies I like. I have two main ones that I order from. Aromatics International is my absolute favorite. They test all of their oils for purity. Every single oil, you can see the chemical constituents of the oil. So you just look that up on their website when you're ordering your oil, and you can see the active compounds that are there, which is awesome. A lot of companies don't do that. And then Ananda Apothecary is my other one. This one's from Colorado, another very high quality oil company, and both of their prices are great. So they are the highest quality, well-priced oils. You just order directly from them, and that's that. So I hope you guys found this helpful. Let me know if you have any questions about using essential oils for cramps or dysmenorrhea. There are some other herbs and supplements that you can use to help with this, such as evening primrose oil. That's something you might want to do some more research into if you do have a lot of cramps, because that helps to reduce the prostaglandins. So that's something to consider as well. So I hope you guys found today's little mini class helpful. I wanted to jump on and do a quick broadcast for you guys about essential oils because I absolutely love them. Someone is asking, what are the analgesic oils again? So analgesic oils are going to be the painkillers: lavender, lemongrass, peppermint, sweet marjoram, and ginger. Someone else is asking what oils are safe during a 2-week wait. So during the 2-week wait, I generally tend to not want to use essential oils. If you're going to use essential oils, use them very diluted at the 1%. So this is more of the oils I talked about today are very strong oils. They're not oils I would actually say to use while you're actively trying to conceive. So during the 2-week wait or during that first trimester, no. These are actually very strong oils. So these are to be used during your period while you are having cramps. You know you are not pregnant. So during the 2-week wait in the first trimester, I tend to not use oils unless you need to, because you're super nauseous, you're very uncomfortable, and then you would have it at a very low dilution. If you want to learn more about essential oil use during pregnancy, I have a video on my website at naturalfertilityinfo.com that you can look up. Just type in essential oils pregnancy and it'll come up for you. So someone's asking about essential oils and blocked fallopian tubes. So when it comes to essential oils, they're very, very helpful, but they're not the cure-all. So they're going to help support the systems of the body, but I always use them in conjunction with herbs, massage, lifestyle changes, enzymes, all of those things. So there's not going to be a specific oil that I would say is going to unblock fallopian tubes. What I would use essential oils for in that case is to help the body to increase circulation, because that's something that is going to be beneficial for fallopian tube health. So for increasing circulation, a lot of oils do that, but peppermint's going to be great, cinnamon's going to be great, ginger, black pepper. I would dilute those about 2 to 5% though, and use that in conjunction with self-fertility massage and a whole natural protocol that's going to help to support the body with that. I hope you guys found this helpful, and you have something to reach for next time you are on your cycle and you're getting cramps, and let me know how it works for you. I really look forward to hearing about that. All right, you guys have a great night. Bye.